Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is my reaction to Sissel Kyrkjebø and the Tabernacle Choir performing Slow Down, originally by Girard. Let's commence.
In the midst of my confusion, in the time of desperate need, when I'm thinking not too clearly, a gentle voice does intercede.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sissel. How wonderful is this singer, this performer, this lady. She is just absolutely stunning when she performs, ladies and gentlemen, every single time. She's doing Slow Down. I am not sure whether I know the song or not. Many times on my channel I've been convinced that I didn't know a song, and then as I listen to the artist performing it, then eventually it becomes clear that I have heard the song before. So I'm not sure about this one. It doesn't immediately ring a bell. She's performing with the Tabernacle Choir back in 2019, ladies and gentlemen. And we know this lady's performance abilities, they are up there, ladies and gentlemen, with some of the best performance abilities in the world, is what I'm saying. She's one of the best performers out there. She is absolutely amazing, so phenomenal. Her voice, so memorable. And here she is performing once again for us, ladies and gentlemen. And I know it's going to be brilliant because Sissel is always brilliant. Let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, sheer brilliance. Unbelievable. She is just a performer for the ages. That voice of hers, sheer beauty through and through, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely emotional, absolutely powerful, absolutely memorable. That's Sissel, ladies and gentlemen. Stunning, stunning singer, stunning. Any type of music, ladies and gentlemen, within any genre, Sissel will just be absolutely awesome when she performs it. And this is no different. This orchestra providing this wonderful soundscape here for this immense, amazing voice of Sissel. The choir haven't even started yet, and this song is just, ladies and gentlemen, such awesomeness.
In the time of tribulation, when I'm feeling so unsure, when things are pressing in about me, comes a gentle voice, so still, so pure. Slow
I heard, subtle, but I heard the choir there as well in the background. Sissel is, ladies and gentlemen, she is immensely amazing. She is just amazing grace. She's just, ladies and gentlemen, Sissel is stunning. Her talent, just, there are no boundaries. She is just phenomenal, a vocal phenomenon. She's stunning, ladies and gentlemen, brilliant. And she just absolutely is capturing the stunning emotion and sort of importance of the message in the song, ladies and gentlemen. She's performing this song wonderfully.
Slow down and hear his voice and know that he is
Slow Down is a song written by Girard and released on his self-titled debut solo album in 1975. Utterly magical and unforgettable, ladies and gentlemen, by Sissel there. It looked at the end like she was overcome with emotion. It was such an emotional performance as well. I mean, she just performed that in such a memorable, amazing, stunning, awesome way, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful music, and it just has that ability to touch the soul. And when Sissel is the one performing it, ladies and gentlemen, her voice just adds additional dimensions to the music. She just absolutely imbues the music with that Sissel magic. It is very difficult to, explain to you in words how unbelievably incredible Sissel is in terms of her vocal performances, ladies and gentlemen. You just got to listen for yourself. You got to feel for yourself. You got to experience it for yourself. She always gives magnificent performances, ladies and gentlemen, and that was no different. Amazing, amazing performance by the one and only Sissel Kyrkjebø there, ladies and gentlemen. The Tabernacle Choir, I don't know what I was expecting. I was maybe expecting them to, be a bit more, I don't know, obvious, but they were very subtle for me in the background there. The focus here was on Sissel, ladies and gentlemen, the solo performance, and she absolutely just created sheer and pure magic on that stage with her voice, ladies and gentlemen. She is a magical performer, one that she will never be forgotten, ladies and gentlemen. She is totally and utterly incredible, brilliant, amazing, wonderful. That's Sissel. What a performance, ladies and gentlemen. That was stunning stuff. That was a brilliant performance. I'm not going to forget that one, but that's what Sissel does. She just performs in a way that is totally unforgettable. That was simply heavenly. Sissel is exceptional, and that was an unrivaled performance.